Welcome, Sarah Hinton, and whereabouts are you calling me from?
I am calling you today from the 40th windiest place in WA. It's Geraldton.
Well, thank you, Sarah, for joining Quizfast. And I'm going to do 10 questions. This is how it's going to work, and you're going to pass or answer them as quickly as you can. And I should have brought a stopwatch, but it's going to be 2 minutes. And then I'll do a 2-minute This Is Your Life, which probably won't do it justice, but I thought it'd be a little bit of fun. Okay, here we go. Here's the start. The first question, what is a group of crows called?
A murder.
Yes, correct. So you done well there. Compared to their body weight, what animal is the strongest? Dung beetle, elephant, ant, or cow?
I'm going to go with dung beetle.
Yes, you've got that's two. That's two out of two. You're doing really well here. How many dots appear on a pair of dice? Tick, tick, tick.
All together?
Yes, it's a mathematical equation, but it's simple. Well, it's not simple, but it.
Is it 21?
No, it was 42, but really good work though. Yeah, it's 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 times 2, then times 2. So which is the only body part that is fully grown from birth? Oh, that's a good one. You were going to say something wrong, weird. No, I mean it could be a PB, but it's actually your eyes. All right, so that was your eyes. Yeah, so what is acrophobia a fear of?
Ag or ac?
Acro, A-C-R-O, phobia. Acrophobia.
Obviously, acrobats.
No, it was flying or heights, so it's a different one. In what country was Elon Musk born?
Is it South Africa?
Yes, you're really good. You're so much better than me. I'd never get this right. So who performs the voice of Homer Simpson? Do you know the name of that guy? Do you want to pass?
I don't even know if it was a guy. No, pass.
Pass, but it was Dan Castello-Lenato. I'm not saying that wrong, but it was Dan. Let's just say Dan. Okay, what country has the most islands? Do you know or pass?
Pass.
Okay, it was actually Sweden with 270,000 islands. Okay, number 9, in Australia, what is commonly known as a bottle-o?
Oh, liquor store.
Yes, correct. I've been to the bottle many times, as you can tell. Okay, and the last question is, how many hearts does an octopus have?
10.
No, it has 3. I don't know how that works. I don't know who came up with 3, but that's pretty incredible. And they can do it independently. So thank you, Sarah. I think you got about 6 or 7 out of 10, which is a pretty good score. Now, let's get on to the bit, 2 minutes about what are you currently doing? What projects are you doing at the moment?
So where you live in Kalgoorlie, there's this awesome project called Little Finds. And coming up, we're actually bringing as a residency project Junkadelic from Perth, who make sculptures out of rubbish. So Evolution Mining are one of the sponsors of Little Finds, and they did a bit of a clear out of their yard. So we've got like a bunch of trash. And Junkadelic are going to talk to like families and people around responsible waste management. And then out of it are going to be these 2 new junk sculptures for Kalgoorlie. So one will go up at Gargala Park and the other is going to be at the community garden. So check it out on Facebook. Just look up Little Finds and you'll find everything you need. They're coming to town and it's going to be so cool. So yeah, I just wanted to tell everybody about that.
That is absolutely awesome. Now, so we've had Heart Walk come through, and you were actually help with that, and then SJ's been doing the little arts project. That was that Little Finds as well.
SJ's been doing an amazing job. Yeah. So phase 1 was the installations in town, and phase 2 are these junk sculptures and another new mural as well.
That is absolutely awesome. So they just jump on Facebook for that sort of stuff, and they can. And what sort of things are you hoping to see? What's your hope to see what happens?
I hope nobody hurts themselves. That is about it, because I know that what's going to be made is really cool, but I can't say that it's going to be a bird or a mining head frame, or I can't even tell you what the sculpture will be because it's not up to me. It's up to all of the participants. So yeah, they'll brainstorm the design and then they'll get together and make it. So
that sounds awesome.
So everyone has fun.
Yeah, well, the idea is to fun, and I think these little projects are great because there's a mining town, there's a lot of money, but I think that what people like about living in Kalgoorlie is if there's a bit of art and activities to do, because there's a lot of sport in Kalgoorlie, but sometimes we can be a bit light on the art side.
Oh, well, no, there's heaps of cool stuff to do in Kalgoorlie. Yeah,
Yeah.
just
No,
adding
okay.
to it.
Okay, and now we're going to have a 2 minute, this is your life. Where did you grow up, Sarah?
I grew up in New Zealand, in the North Island,
Yeah.
around Hamilton and the Bay of Plenty.
Yeah.
So,
What's that? What was it like growing up? What was it like growing up there? Was it really cool, interesting, or?
way cool. Rivers and lakes to swim in. I don't even know if I own shoes because you can just go barefoot everywhere. You don't have to worry about snakes and spiders. But you know what? Growing up then as a teenager became a bit harder to make some money. People had talked about going to Australia, so that was nearly 17 years ago that I left New Zealand. Yeah,
And your mum lives in Kalgoorlie, is that correct?
she does. Yeah,
Yeah.
she freaking loves it.
Yeah, yeah, and is it you sort of want to go home, but it's sort of the land of opportunity here in Australia?
It is. Yeah, I think maybe I've just matured a bit, but there's always plenty of opportunities if you want to have some fun.
What's the highlight of something you've done in Australia that you've really enjoyed and you're really proud of?
Oh, enjoyed is probably just explored, driven up into the northern goldfields, going down to Esperance. Now living here in Geraldton, there's so much to see. I know that I've seen hardly any of Australia, but that's the one thing I want to do is see more of it. And then proud of, probably my gorgeous children. I'm really proud of what they do and their friend groups. They've made some great friends. They're into some extracurricular activities and they make me smile every day.
Oh, that's beautiful. So, where do you see yourself in 5 years or 10 years from now? What do you see? Do you see yourself doing anything amazing, or you're just enjoying yourself?
I do have one thing I'm after, which is residency and then maybe citizenship. So at the moment, that's not easy. Like I said, I've been here 17 years, but there isn't a pathway for me to get a visa. So I have put myself on a path to nominate myself and sponsor myself for one of those fast track visas. So in 3 years' time, we'll see if I've reached that goal, and then I can vote. Oh my God. Yeah.
That's because what's your current job at the moment? Because it is I actually I could have paid $40 when I was 18 because my mother's Australian. But on the way home I bought a carton because my brother told me that was just pay $40 and remember to do it before I'm 18 because then I'm an adult. But I bought a carton, which I thought was really Australian thing to do, and I should just be, yeah.
Was it a block?
Yeah, I think it was a block.
Obviously not.
Yeah,
crate.
yeah, no. So, who are you working for at the moment? And we'll finish off with just who you're working for at the moment.
So I just started a new job.
Yeah.
So I was working for Euphorium, who do all those fun creative projects like the Little Funds one. But I've just started as the research officer for Lara Dalton, who is the member for Geraldton. So
Yeah. And
that's exciting.
How many days? Is it your first day, second day, or like weeks?
Well, so today would be my third day, but I actually don't work Wednesdays. So here I am.
You're at the because that probably wouldn't be a good plug if you're at the beach when you're supposed to work.
Yeah,
But yes, today. So just put that there. So thank you very much, Sarah, for being the first person that I've done remotely. I really appreciate it. I had this function, but it was too close. So I'll work it out as I go. But thank you so much for joining me. And
I love chatting with you.
And thank you. Some people don't say that. And thanks very much. And thank you for coming on the show.
No worries. Thanks, JT.